another episode of Partners Project. I'm right now with Eric Ochoa.
Hey, what's up?
SupereeeGo.
Yeah.
Do you have a super ego?
I do not actually.
How did that come to be?
My initials are ego actually. My name is Eric G. Ochoa.
Oh, Mr. Pipichu, you got nothing on me now, sir.
When did you start YouTube? How did it all come to be for you?
I started doing Cholo adventures.
¡Planta! Güey, es un chico que no hemos tomado, cabrón. ¿Cómo estás?
It became pretty popular towards like Latino kids that know what a Cholo is or have the same background of growing up, which
That's
is
awesome.
like myself.
Oh, you about to think you got some moves, okay? Okay, what do you think about this right here? What do you think about this right here?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Wilmington, California.
Yeah.
Which is like between San Pedro area and like between like Long Beach. It's all in that fun area. That and Compton.
And so yeah, it's pretty hardcore. But you were always the performer one, you were telling me.
Well, as a kid, I was very quiet and I was very observant.
Yeah.
I always like to look at people, not on purpose, but like I would just
you
like.
You were that weirdo kid. I
was that kid.
Looking at me, you're freaking me out.
No, I was definitely that kid that would just kind of just sit there and I would observe people and personalities, and I was around a lot of cholos, Mexican gangsters. And
okay, look, first of all, look, I was a full-blown gangster, dog. You should have checked me out. I was looking nice and así era, pero muy good, like firme,
Anyone else too, I've just kind of just replicate kind of their persona.
Come back, my little blue-eyed tapatio, man.
I tested it out once, in front of some people, and they would laugh and they're like, hey, that was pretty good. And I'm like, huh, thanks. I was about like 8 or 10. And
no, wait, you were an 8 or 10-year-old cholo?
No, I was never a cholo.
Oh, no,
I was
but impersonating.
Yeah, just like different, cholo acts or looks or faces. And
that's how he uses his thunderbutt attack. Like, dude. What? I said, you don't know anything, this is Pipichu.
What was the first video that really hit big for you?
I did how to be a cholo.
We're gonna teach you guys how to be a cholo, I said. How to be a cholo, you know what I'm saying?
Because I did like a 5-step of how to be a cholo, like the bandana, and you have to like the Raiders, you have to have a lowrider. I didn't have a lowrider, so I was sitting there playing Grand Theft Auto, and I had a little lowrider in pink. When I started to notice it started to do so much bigger was my family members weren't noticing it.
No way.
Yeah, so I had families and cousins, and they would just say, hey, I was like, was that you on YouTube? My friends at work were talking about it. I was just like, oh, wow, yeah.
This is getting around.
Yeah, so it started getting around more like that.
Right now we're gonna check out my tattoos, all right? Here we go.
And then at what point did you start doing it consistently? We were like, okay, I'm gonna build a channel.
Like late 2009, I decided to come up with like the whole Cholo adventures.
Paro, güey, no encuentro el pinchito LC, cabrón.
It's right here. It's right here, Ciego. Look, right here.
¿Dónde, cabrón?
Right here. Look, right here, Ciego.
¿Dónde?
Good. One of the other videos that did very well, we did like a parody of Lean Like a Cholo.
Nalga shake, side to side. Nalga shaking, side to side.
And it's called Lean on Her Nalgas, which stands for lean on her booty.
Nice.
And we used a friend of ours that actually has a really big butt, and she's a great sport. She's a lot of fun. And
Hey, pendejo.
What is it?
Stop looking at my mom.
What other favorites do you have on your channel? You have the Cholo Adventures. Anything else in terms of programming that you created over time?
I did something, you're Mexican if, ... and did things like, you're Mexican if you have a lemon tree in your backyard, which I feel like every Mexican probably does have in their backyard. That or a guayaba tree.
You wanna know how you're Mexican? If you steal from your neighbor's lemon tree, even though you still have a lemon tree.
Also, you're Mexican if you're afraid of the belt. Like that was like a big thing. Like if your mom was just like, you didn't do something, you didn't wash dishes or you didn't clean up your room, she's pulling out your dad's belts and looking for him and she's doing this noise to him. But that was just something that I really felt like connected. I was like, yeah, I wonder if this is okay, and it went great. Like I've done 5 of them, they're all over 1 million, 2 million.
Sometimes taking those risks, I think you underestimate how many people probably connect with that.
Yeah, no, and I did, but as soon as I just kind of had a very like, F it mentality and just.
But that's usually when you have that mentality sometimes, is when you hit it big.
Hey, you just go on instinct and
it's true.
It works.
That's awesome.
Mi madre, pinche vieja. It's my last one.
Where do you see the future of all of this going? Like, what do you want to do in a few years?
I want to be an actor. You are
an actor.
I am an actor. I feel like in my head I want to like feel like, and I love YouTube. I love what I've done, and I don't know. I just want to make my own movie, and hopefully I can do that. Even if it was to be Cholo Adventures, which I don't really talk too much about or tell anybody, but
yeah,
that'd be cool. That's the idea.
Well, now you have more leverage than ever before.
Yeah,
you have an audience, and that's powerful.
Yeah, and they're a great audience. They're very honest too. They're a very honest audience. I like to think my Chicano, bilingual type of audience are very just like, hey, you know what? I didn't like this. They'll be honest.
Didn't work
like,
for me.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
They're like, hey, your other one was funnier.
Ow. You're welcome.
Eric, you are fabulous. Thank you so much for talking to us
you.
today. What a fun, interesting story. Very different than what we've seen recently on Partners Project. And thanks all of you for watching and supporting what we love doing. Stay tuned, hopefully next week for another Partners Project. I know we've been off, but it's because I've been really busy with what's trending. You can check that out here. Check out SupereeeGo right here. And we'll see you soon. Bye!